you're the head promoter now for Bellator MMA.
Yes.
And how do you plan on doing things different than Bjorn Rebney did?
I mean, they had a format where they were doing a weekly show, and we're getting away from that format starting next year in 15. The last fight of this year will be our season finale on November 15th, which is Tito versus Bonner. And next year, starting in January, we're going to go to a monthly format. And I think what that does is it allows you to put stack cards, big fights from top to bottom on every single event. And then 4 times a year, we're going to be in a big stadium around the country, and that's where you see all of our big stars fight. And so we're going to have great talent, great fights. We're going to put on fights that the media want to see, the fans want to see. We're going to put on fights that drive the needle and move the ratings. We're going to put on fights that put butts in the seats, and we're going to have a good time.
Now, you said it's going to go to a month program.
Yes.
Does that mean like a pay-per-view every month?
No. This is all on Spike TV.
Oh, okay, so still a show every week?
No, it'll be every month.
Every month, one show a month.
So let's say January through December, we'll put on 12 shows, all free on Spike TV. Those will all be on Friday nights.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be top to bottom stack cards. Then on Saturday nights, 4 times a year, we'll do the tentpole events where all of our big stars fight. Those will be on Saturday, and those will be starting at, they'll be on Spike TV at 9 p.m. as well.
How's it different doing Bellator MMA compared to like Strikeforce?
You know what, I'll tell you, when I was doing Strikeforce, we kind of built it as we went, right? I mean, I only had 4 fighters under contract when I first started. I had Frank Shamrock, Cunley, Gilbert Melendez, and Josh Thompson. And we kind of built it as we went, got the Showtime deal, did the partnership with Pro Lead, we got my financial backers, we did. This one, I felt like I signed, and I jumped on a train that's going 800 miles an hour, right? And, great staff, they're really hard workers, we're getting it done. But that's the biggest difference, is that when I jumped on, boom, we were all taking off. It wasn't, something that we could ramp up to.
As a founder of Strikeforce, the only promotion in North America to truly ever compete with UFC on a real basis, what do you think it's going to take to have the same success with Bellator?
Well, I can tell you this, we already have a great television deal. Spike TV is a great partner. They help build mixed martial arts. I mean, you know that. We all know that. And it's going to be our job to put on the great fights and to build a cast of great fighters for the future. And then when the free agency market hits and heats up, then we'll get some of the free agents to come over, and we'll hit them from the bottom up and we'll hit them from the top down. And I think in about 18 months you'll see a really robust roster for Bellator.
There's been some rumors of you interested in Kimbo Slice. Is there any truth to those rumors?
For Kimbo Slice?
Yeah.
I think we talked to him about his interest in helping us out to promote, and we talked about him fighting, some of the fighters, but maybe him and him and James Thompson, him and some other fighters. But yeah, there was that conversation was made, but I think he's retired, so we've all moved on from that.
Why did he retire?
I don't know. I just heard that he wasn't interested.
Really?
Yeah.
And what about like Frank Shamrock coming in?
Frank, he's. I think he's moved on as well. I think
really?
That, we'd love to have him involved, but he's, not going to be fighting anymore.
There's also rumors that Gina Carano met with you or other executives at Bellator. Is there any truth to that?
Well, we had a conversation, but it was very clear to me that she wants to fight at 135 pounds, so she could go fight Ronda. So I said, look, we're not going to have a 135-pound weight class, so we wish her luck, and I hope she can make that fight happen.
What do you think of Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano?
Amazing talent. Ronda Rousey is amazing talent.
Oh, yeah.
And you're talking about a world-class athlete that's dangerous and has a slick game and has a strong mindset. I think she's I would say she's probably the most dangerous female out there right now.
Do you see like women's mixed martial arts expanding in Bellator more than
Yeah. I mean, we signed 7 of the top 10 145-pound weight class females, and we're going to continue to expand it. We might add 1 more weight class, and that's kind of the future goal.
Okay. As you see it, Why is the Bellator's Ortiz and Bonner event going head to head with a UFC pay-per-view?
I mean, that wasn't done by something that was planned out, some conspiracy theory. Basically, I mean, they go almost every week. So no matter what Saturday we were on, we probably would end up going head to head with them somewhere.
And was Dana White aware that you were going to take the Bellator gig before the news became public?
No, nobody knew.
All right, well, how does he feel about it now?
Oh, I haven't talked to him, but I'm sure. I mean, he's doing his thing. He's successful. He's got a great company, and they're doing very well. And you know what? We're gonna do our best over here and grow Bellator.
What's your opinion on like some of the Bellator guys doing pro wrestling, like stunts, in TNA? Are you comfortable with that still, or do you have a different outlook on that?
You know, how I feel is, look, if they want to go pro wrestle, have at it. You know, enjoy yourself. Yeah. It's entertaining, it's fun, but you can't deny this. When the cage door shuts and they have to go in there and fight, you know you better be ready for the fight.
Yeah.
And as long as they're ready for the fight, when the time comes, I'm okay with it.
Where do you see the mixed martial arts industry going like 5 years from now? What do you predict? What do you predict for Bellator?
Yeah, I think that, in this business, I think there's going to be ups and downs years. People get hurt, fighters get, it's just part of this business. But I think it has a long way to go. But I feel like the trajectory is still upward and onward, and we're going to help promote that and push that.